Okay, here is the artisan Kalamata bread. So we need 3 cups of flour, and you don't have to weigh it. You don't have to be careful about getting it exact, because you actually add flour later on, a little bit at a time. So there's 3 cups of flour. Then we need, because it's olive bread, we need 3/4 yeast. If it was just a plain bread, it would be just 1/4. But we need a little more of a lift. So 2, this is a 1/4 scoop. They're bees. Okay, and then salt. You don't actually have to salt the Kalamata olive bread because the olives are so salty. But I'm actually just gonna do a pinch, maybe 2 pinches. So if this was just regular plain bread, that's all you would add. You would just add the water and you'd be ready to go. But because we're doing Kalamata, you can add either Italian seasoning or thyme. Personally, I just like thyme. And I don't measure it. I just put it in there. Then you want to mix all your dry ingredients. You could use a whisk for this, or you can use a scraper. I like a scraper. Just give it a good mix so all your yeast is everywhere in there. Okay, so next I'm going to do the olives, and I want 1.5 cups roughly chopped. These are the best olives from Costco. You should get a shot of the front of the really good olives. If you buy just a little olive jar, it'll be probably the whole jar. So I'm just going to do a heaping. There's not that many olives in here. So these are pitted, but you know, sometimes there's a mistake and they don't all get pitted, and you wouldn't want that in your bread. So you just give it a rough chop through all of them, just to make sure none of them have pits. Okay, I think I got all of them.
All of them?
All of them, yeah. Some people rinse them, but I don't rinse it because I want that extra salt and that extra olive oil in there. Oh, I forgot my scraper thing. It's in the dishwasher. Okay, let's see. So we put these in here before we put the water so that they can get coated with the flour and they stay suspended in your bread instead of dropping down to the bottom when you're letting them rise for 18 to 24 hours. So I use the back of a wooden spoon like as a dough hook. So I just give them a good turn, get them in there. Now the water. So I kind of make a little well here in the middle, and this is 1.5 cups water. And this is where you want to muscle it a little bit. Not yet, you want to go slow. You want to get it all incorporated with water, get it all wet. Which in a few minutes is going to take a little muscle to do it. a scraper to scrape it down a little bit. I'm just trying to get it all wet, which, you know, depending on your climate, it's really dry out here. But I don't want to add water because it's the last thing you want to do. Okay, I think it's pretty good. Give it one more go.